my god, these hairs are... First things first, I'm priming my eyes with some concealer to cover up all those little veins and just discoloration to make everything look nice and even for the shadows. And then I'm just going to set that so the shadows can blend in smoothly with some translucent powder. So I recently got this palette and it's absolutely beautiful and it's all matte, which I love. So I'm starting off with Nude and I'm using a huge blending brush. It's from Cosmtics. And I'm going to just put that all over the crease. It's just going to be a transition shade. Then I'm using Strapless with a firmer blending brush, and I'm just putting that all over the upper crease, the outer V, and the inner third of the eye. I'm just going to leave that middle space empty. That's what I'm going for. And then I'm just taking that huge blending brush I used before and just making sure everything is nice and blended. Next, using a white jumbo eye pencil, I'm just going to use that to fill in that little space we left in the middle with no eyeshadow. And I'm just using that as a base for the shadow that I want to put on top, because the shadow that's going to go in the middle, it's really light, so I just really want that color to stand out. Now, using Chocolate Cookie with a tapered blending brush, I'm going to put that right in the crease. I just want to add more depth, and just layering on all these shades does that. So I'm just, again, blending it in my crease, my outer V, and inner third of the eye. Then using Sexpresso with the same blending brush, I'm going to just try to use the tapered part, the very tip of it, and again, just adding more depth and putting that in the outer V, the crease, and the inner third of the eye again. I'm going back in with Strapless just to blend the top and make sure that all the colors are looking nice and blended and having no sharp lines. We don't want any sharp lines. Now I'm going to use Lace Teddy. Oh my gosh, I thought the shade was so beautiful. I am packing that on right on top of where we put the white. Because this is a light shade and it has just like the hint of like a pink peachy color, I really wanted it to stand out. So I'm just packing that all in the middle, and I'm just trying to drag it a little bit up to the crease, but I'm going to blend it all the way. Using the shade Heaven, which is such a nice cream shade, I'm using that to highlight the brow bone and just to accentuate what we did with the eyes. I was so concentrated and it was such a bad anxiety day for me that I just had to keep taking deep breaths. But anyways, now I'm going to wing out my eyeliner with the BH liquid eyeliner in black. Next up, I'm curling my eyelashes to get them ready for false lashes. And the lashes I'm using today are, of course, the Demi Wispies from Ardell. I would have preferred a more dramatic eyelash, but these were the ones that I had and I couldn't go out to the store, so they were the ones that I was going to use. Then I'm just going to use some mascara to blend my real lashes with the false lashes. Moving on to the face, I'm going to start by using this redness control primer because you see I need that. And I'm just going to rub that all in. It's just going to make my pores look smaller and to calm my redness. And for some reason it always like makes my face super red, but then it calms it down. And I think I've mentioned that before. And then I'm going to use this Stay All Day concealer from STILA. I don't like it for my under eyes because it's just too sticky and too thick for me. So I just use it to cover up blemishes whenever I have one, and I just want to cover that up because it's very thick and very high coverage. For foundation, I'm going to use the E.L.F. Acne Fighting Foundation. It's just been my go-to lately, and I just reviewed it on this channel, so definitely go check that video out. I will leave it linked in the description box below.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the fugitive
It has great coverage and it's acne fighting, which is what I've been needing because I haven't been taking off my makeup at night, which is the worst thing that you could do for your skin. So if you're exhausted at night, just try to get those makeup wipes, or in my case I use baby wipes or makeup remover, cleansing towels, whatever it is. Just take off your makeup at night, please. Now I'm using this Maybelline FIT ME concealer. I have mine in light, and I'm using it to highlight and brighten up my under eye area, right down the bridge of my nose, right on top of my cupid's bow, and right in between my eyebrows. Using the E.L.F. under eye setting powder, I'm going to set all the places that I applied concealer with. It just really helps avoid the creasing, and it brightens it up, and it's just great, and it helps it last longer. Now it's time for my favorite part, and that is the highlighter. I'm going to use this highlight shade from the Sculpt and Glow palette from BH Cosmetics. It's a pink, cooler toned shade, which is not my usual go-to, but I thought I wanted to change it up a bit, so I used it today. And I'm using it on the high point of my cheekbones and on the tip of my nose because that's also my favorite part, and on the cupid's bow because it helps accentuate the lips. Using the cooler toned contour shade from that palette, I'm just going to contour my nose. I don't have it perfected yet, but I'm still learning. Every nose is different, every contour is going to be different, so I'm still working on it. I'm going back to the eyes now to finish up that lower lash line. You guys probably think I forgot, didn't you? But I didn't. And I'm using the shades Espresso and Strapless. To brighten up the inner corners of my eye, I'm going to use that really beautiful cream shade from the palette called Heaven. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to use this STILA Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Patina. Oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful pink shade. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's just so beautiful. Now I'm not gonna lie, I did forget this part, and that is adding eyeliner to my waterline, and I'm using the Waterliner from Cosmetics in Rose Gold. It's such a beautiful shade. Mine has lost its touch a bit because I've had it for such a long time, but I do know that L'Oreal has one, and I'll leave it linked down below. And then I'm just finishing off my eyes finally with some mascara on my lower lashes, and that is it for this look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to leave me your requests down in the comments below, and that is it. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!